Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In this final episode, I took the ferry back to the mainland town of Krabi and stayed overnight in the city hotel. My time in Krabi was limited therefore to the evening and the following morning, so I didn't have much time to explore the city, but I did take a boat trip along the river close to my hotel.
Now of course is the actual ferry boat with the vehicles. Coming into the pier now on the mainland. It's my cue to get back on the van. There then is the city hotel where I'm staying for just one night. The city hotel in Krabi. I must say it's a much better choice of hotel than the Golden View Hotel where I stayed before I went over to the island of Lanta. It's much closer to the town centre. Doesn't have a balcony, but it does have quite a nice view from the fourth floor, that is. In the distance there you can see the mountains of Nang and Rai, where you can also take a boat out to the Phi Phi Islands or Maya Bay. I have those locations covered in previous videos. They're well worth a look as the scenery is outstanding in those areas. And the bathroom has an overhead walk-in shower, flat screen TV with a little storage space alongside, and a workstation there with kettle and a hairdryer, and of course underneath is the fridge. And the hotel is right next to a market. I might try and pick up some street food while I'm going around the market. And this is the sort of stall I've been looking for. Okay, so I've decided on some pork and two types of sausage. These here are not spicy, but this one on the end is slightly spicy, I've been told. Quite interesting traffic light signals here. Another one there, and a third one on this side of the junction. Well, here's the river. It was only about 100 yards away from the hotel, and I've been cajoled into taking a boat trip down the river. Okay, I think this will be exciting. And we're away. But I think these might be mangrove trees along the banks. I'm getting off here. I think it's a cave. As I thought, this is the way into the cave. The price of the trip, by the way, was 500 baht, which just around about £10 for an hour. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive either. Particularly when you think that there's a cave as well to look at. I guess this is the name of the cave. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Although it does seem to be quite an ascent to get to the entrance. Wow, just look at those stalactites and stalagmites. On the floor of the cave, there's even some statues of some cavemen. Out of the cave now, and here's some monkeys. Cutting right through the mangroves on the banks of this narrow stretch. Well, I have to say, the guy is steering this long-tail boat extremely well. This is the boat here which took me on that river trip, and the driver there, his name is Alec, although I don't quite know, I don't think that's his real name somehow. That's where the boat has just come from as the sun sets on the riverbanks, and I'm going to find myself a bar because I'm in need of a beer. Nice little sculpture here of a eagle. I'm never quite sure of this sort of thing. All very nice, but this poor young girl is taking money. I don't know if she really wants to be here. Well, I gave the poor girl a little tip anyway. Another little sculpture here, crab. Take your pick of t-shirts here at the night market. Monday the 24th of March, and having breakfast at a cafe just by the river. Today I'm catching a flight to take me back to Chiang Mai. Just having a walk around the town of Krabi before I make my way to the airport later this afternoon. I've come across this temple. I won't even begin to try and pronounce it, but I'll take a look inside anyway.
A little later I took a taxi to Krabi Airport for an internal flight back to Chiang Mai. I booked a room at the Top North Hotel where I had stayed on my arrival in Thailand 4 weeks before. On my last night in Thailand I took a walk once again into the nightlife area of Lai Kro Road. In the King Kong bar I got chatting with a couple of local Thai girls who ordered up some food from a mobile street vendor. If you like your fish to be well cooked, you may well be advised to look away for a moment.
Okay, I'm at a bar here in Chiang Mai. A couple of lovely ladies, and eating some food here, which is some squid, but they're alive! They're alive! They're jumping up and down!
I have to say, I prefer a plate of squid to be well cooked, so I stuck to my bottle of Chang and gave the fish a miss. And that concludes episode 7, and also this series of my 2024 trip around Thailand. Don't forget to take a look at the other 6 parts of this series to enjoy more of my adventures. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, and when searching for the channel in the YouTube search box, be sure to enter the channel name exactly as written to ensure that all the videos will be displayed.